let's create our very own custom puzzle. Here are the materials you're going to need. Chipboard, like a cereal box, plain paper, coloring supplies, scissors, and glue. Coat the entire chipboard with glue, not just the edges like I usually say, the whole thing this time. Press your plain paper on top. It's okay if your plain paper is a little bit bigger than your chipboard. We'll fix that in a second. Smooth out any air bubbles and make sure your paper is sticking to the entire chipboard evenly. If your paper is a little bit bigger than your chipboard, just take out your scissors and trim the excess. Both your paper and your chipboard should be about the exact same size now. Check the corners and edges. My corners lifted off a little bit, so I'm gluing them again before continuing. Get out your coloring supplies, markers, crayons, colored pencils, or even just a pen. Anything simple will work best. You can either plan out your picture for your puzzle first, or just jump right into it. What will you draw for your puzzle? A rainbow? A heart? A landscape? Your favorite toy? Your pet? Animals? You can draw and color anything you want. Now I could stop right here, but this would be a super easy puzzle for me. So I'm actually going to keep going to make my puzzle even harder. I actually almost make it too hard. So if you want to make it a hard puzzle like I'm about to do, use similar colors and patterns over and over and over again. I just keep continuing with my rainbow pattern, mixing up where the lines or curves are, and fill up the whole puzzle. Flip over the puzzle. Use something dark like a pen or permanent marker to draw lines on the back. You can draw straight lines, wavy lines, or curved lines. Any kind of lines will work, as long as they aren't super tricky to cut out. The smoother you're able to cut out the shapes, the better your puzzle will be. Draw your lines grid-like, going vertical and horizontal across. Remember, more lines mean more shapes, which means harder puzzle. As you cut your puzzle, don't worry if you aren't cutting right on the line or not. Just continue your cut and don't go back and try to trim anything. It's better to have neat, continuous cuts instead of perfect shapes. Flip over all your puzzle pieces and start putting it back together. I actually made this puzzle really hard and it took me several minutes to figure it out. So I had to speed up the video 8 times. Now that you've completed your custom puzzle, let someone else try.